Africa,
Hip
in
rotations.
West Africa,
Yeah.
Mapuka. There's very different names, right?
Nyash.
Now, usually the
Nyash.
sort of nyash that they like for these sort of dances are what they call online a wata nyash.
Yeah, because it's like,
But if your bum is firm,
I don't want it hard.
so this is.
Oh.
So I've got
It'll
a
shift like a tectonic plate.
So this is the thing, right? So the firm bum thing, I've only ever seen white fitness influencers talk about having a firm bum.
They're built back from scratch.
Yeah.
Some of them built bums from scratch.
I like my back the way it
You
is.
sound like Pimp My Yard.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I know
Like,
what you mean. I know what
To
you
be
mean.
honest, I like it the way it is. I just wouldn't want it to get any jellier and like
but why
cellulite.
would
I don't like
someone
that.
want a bum to be firm?
You know you can still manipulate your bum if it's firm back, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think when you say firm, it's like stiff like concrete.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want it hard and stiff. I just think at the moment it could. Oh, well, I kind of do, but that's like you just got.
Any questions?
That's
actually.
That's why I didn't finish the
This is episode
sentence.
268 of the DSP podcast with myself, Reece. Here in the studio to my right,
Drinks.
behind the camera,
Gay roll.
and to Mark's right. You know why? Wait there, before I even get to her, you're annoying because now, even for metrics wise, because you've sworn, unless I cut out.
Oh, is it? Oh no!
It's the first 10 minutes.
Oh no, my bad, bro. I know what to do. I'll pattern it. Thank God it's the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
You forget, bro.
That's even worse, Gabs. What the hell?
Arkham is fun.
Arkham.
That's
And
crazy.
to to Mark's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God!
Wow. And you said it twice as well. I thought you could have got away with it the first time. No one really heard.
No, Arkham.
Huh?
Yeah, that's not why, innit? If I do that.
Mark Hayden.
I'm alive, man. Like,
Oh, man.
it could always be worse, but
I'm not asking Gabriel because I know Gabriel's tired, so he's being delirious.
he's on the stuff, innit?
For the very first time I've been on a consistent diet, it's been 25 days now.
Keto.
Hey.
Yeah, keto.
No meat.
You know.
Meat feast, yeah?
No, it's meat involved. Meat involved.
Always.
What type of meat?
That's all. That's all
Sausages?
Sustenance.
Yeah, it's got so keto is like
He's getting his sustenance from meat.
keto
Oh
is
my days.
it's fat and
Sorry.
meat.
What's drool over meat?
No
It's
carbs.
crazy.
This is crazy.
You need a bit.
But yeah, no, we're working right now, man. We're working.
But you are.
The meat, you get meat sweats.
That's just crazy. But yeah, man. So we're having a meat feast.
Huh?
Yo.
No, not a wrong. Oh,
Yo.
So what you do with it?
I haven't poured someone in like a week and a half. Look, you're moving mad.
What are you doing this meat feast then?
Chai.
just enjoying it, innit?
Yeah, I mean, like pizza. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Katie, how you doing?
I'm better now that I'm here. Let's just say that.
I like that response.
I had a pretty up.
Well, she did have her meltdown before we started recording. So
Yeah, that's why I had to. I don't want to bring the meltdown to the episode. Like,
well, you wasn't late, so he didn't really want you to bring meltdown to the episode.
first I'm telling me you'd rather me not come because I'd cry. My sister was like, "You're right." I'm like, "I'm just gonna go to them. I'm just gonna see the boys." I was like, "I'll feel better when I get there."
By the way, the reason why we say this is because Katie was not meant to be here today, and then she was like, "Guys, I'll see you lot soon." I'm like, "You're turning up." What you mean? I'll see you soon.
Let's just put it out there that
Stop saying that, bro.
No, say it.
the other business and plan opportunities that I've got going on are really,
Can I remove it from the metadata then?
I don't know yet, but probably. I don't know yet. I need to, but it's just really testing certain things. Testing my patience.
Is it only today it's been testing your patience, or has it been bubbling?
Today, but there was a little lead up prior, and it's just been.
Wait for it to finish. Can I say one second?
Oh, it was a little lead up prior. I'll explain it off cam because it's a bit techie, but then. This has just been the tip of the iceberg. Just this week. And then there's been other shit going on. Go on.
KDR is the definition of a proper Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
England fan and Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. Like, it's either sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe... That's what it is. There's no middle ground of, yeah, I know we're playing badly, but we'll have it. It's just like, no, oh my God, we're amazing. No, they're fucking... You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't do that. With Arsenal, I admit, when we're
shit... No, you're not... See, again,
you're using it as a metaphor. Okay, cool. I just realised what you said.
Simile.
I heard it.
Simile, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Or like.
Yeah, okay, yeah, like for like similar. Yeah, okay. Yes. But apart from the bullshit, am I allowed to say that?
Well,
No, you have.
Sorry. Apart from that,
you and Gabriel's on F3s already, so it don't make a difference.
I can tell what type of episode this is going to be.
it's been good. I'll tell you what has been good.
What's wrong with Uncle Ruckus? Why are you laughing at
Meat sweats, isn't it?
I'm not a
I don't want to say it.
I'm no longer
I can.
in the ladies' Heffalump crew.
What's that?
Just
She wasn't basically, she's no longer a big
porridge auntie arms. Porridge arms.
Okay.
So
okay,
now
okay.
I'm at
butter
my
churning. It's butter
butter
churning.
churning. But I've said porridge auntie arms as well because anyway. Within
Question,
proportion in a very healthy
It's
way.
a random question, right?
Go on, sir.
As a woman, yeah, do you want to have, because you see these things promoted online, like advertised, as a woman, could you mention the fat thing, the dangly arm thing, right?
Yeah.
That you talking
The
about?
wings.
Called wings.
Arms,
As a
it's just been
woman,
a
do
big
you want to
thing.
have a firm bum or a jiggly loose bum?
I want a fat, firm bum.
Jiggle bags.
Really?
I don't want it to be jiggly like, you know, like when I wear...
Jiggle bags.
I don't want it to be too
I find that
firm.
interesting. Like, I want. Let's tell.
To be honest, I like it as it is. I just want it to be more of a hump and just a little bit more... I quite like it the way it is.
Now, I just want to know this whole thing about having a firm back.
I don't want it to
Is
be
this because
jelly.
of the media and what they?
No, it's
Because
just what I
I've
think
never
looks
because
better.
you see, for me, like, because I'm, you know, we're black people, you know,
Yeah.
and
Are we?
we,
For real?
you know,
Oh, shit.
Is Katie
our dance moves, some, you know,
I am.
some of our dance moves, some of our dance moves, especially, you know, is whining, twerking, various different things, you know, Africa,
Hip rotations.
West Africa,
Yeah.
Mapuka, there's very different names, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nash.
Now, usually the
Nyash.
sort of nyash that they like for these sort of dances are what they call online a wata nyash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it moves like what's up.
But if your bum is firm,
I don't want it
Right.
hard.
so this is
Oh.
so I've got a
shift like a tectonic plate.
yeah. So this is the thing, right? So the firm bum thing, I've only ever seen white fitness influencers talk about having a firm
But
bum.
they built back from scratch, so it's different.
Yeah.
Some of them built bums from scratch.
I like my
you
batty the way it
Make it
is.
sound like Pimp My Yard.
Do,
No,
like,
but-
do you get what I'm saying?
I know,
Like,
I know what you
yeah.
mean. I know what
To
you
be
mean.
honest, I like it the way it is. I just wouldn't want it to get any jellier and like
But why would
cellulite. I don't like
someone
that.
want a bum to be firm?
You know you can still manipulate your bum if it's firm, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think when you say firm, it's like stiff like concrete.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want it
It's not-
hard and stiff. I just think at the moment it could. Oh, well, I kind of do, but in the terms of the shape
crazy.
of my
That's
bum,
it. See, I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that.
You wouldn't.
ma'am,
That's crazy. Yes.
and I'm glad you didn't.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't, and you shouldn't.
That is honest. You wouldn't. Yeah, that's crazy.
No,
but yeah,
just
no,
like-
something that, that
It's the
came
same as like legs. I don't want my legs to be like my arms either. I don't like all of that
But
shit.
you see,
I want
okay,
it
cool.
to
You see
look-
that thing that women do, yeah? I'll
Can't
say
be
like
saggy. What
women
is
in
that?
America more so do this. It's not really where they make their cheeks clap. It can't work if your bum's firm.
Yeah, it
It
can.
can work.
I don't know about that. You
It
know?
can.
It can.
I don't know.
I've been outside. It can.
I don't know about
I've
that.
been outside and it can.
I don't know.
You can.
Imagine
There's a
imagine
technique-
we're telling him verbatim. He's like, no.
I'm like,
No,
I'm
I've never
listen,
come across this technique.
There's a
I'm a
technique- there's
female
technique.
and it can.
Time out, yeah. And I mean,
It's technique
but
as well.
This guy's basically Wade from Kim
Do
Possible.
you not know
He don't
that
leave
the
his
women
house.
with water
I've
bums, when
never-
it
I've
claps,
never come
it
across
claps
this.
by default, not by choice.
No, but this
It
is.
claps because it's saggy and it.
You see them girls that
can't
stand
help.
still, yeah, and their legs are like in a triangle, and they
can make it clap.
Yes.
But it's the same thing, bro.
No.
It's muscle manipulation.
I'm talking
And
about.
that's
When,
the thing.
when certain girls walk, yeah, the
I
thing
think we're talking about
shifts
different.
in.
I think we're talking about
Maxi
different
dress
sort of clap
ting.
here.
Mm.
We're not talking about like I understand that one's more manipulating your thighs and that you're
No,
talking
we're not talking about you stand still, you do this.
Yeah.
No, you can stand
Your
still
fat
and it can
the-
do this.
That's the.
No, you're talking about the whole
That's what he's
ripple.
doing.
No, I'm not. I'm
Stand
talking about the
still.
stand still and do that.
No, but that's
Katie, you know the move I'm talking about.
I'm not talking
Right?
about that.
Where
I'm
they-
not talking about that.
Oh, which move are you talking about?
where a girl can. If you,
Ain't that what Reese was saying when you stand like this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the exact same thing.
no, he's talking. We're not.
What's he? Okay,
No, we
go on.
are. You
Well,
said stand still, yeah.
No, but
and
you're
then
talking.
manipulating
No, but
their-
you're talking about their whole legs doing this, I'm talking about you're standing in a triangle moment where you look over and you can shift a right bum cheek and a left bum cheek and a right cheek. Not your whole leg looking.
Oh no, but that's not.
It's isometrics, bro.
No, but that's
It's like when you got a chest and
No.
a man can
I think
No,
you're
that's
talking about
different. No, that's
you're
that's
talking
not
about more the wiggle.
I'm talking about the wiggle. He's talking about
Talking about
isolating
what?
different cheeks. You don't need. You can do that with a firm back, of course you can. You can do that with no back. You don't even need. It's muscles.
No back.
That is just muscles, bro.
With
You
no
don't
back.
need
With
no
no
back
back.
to do
You
that,
need a back
bro.
to do that.
Wow.
I've seen anyway. You don't need no back to do that.
What's that? You've seen it?
I've seen.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
I've seen
Sleepy Gabs is funny.
I've seen Caucasians do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I've seen Caucasians.
Anyway,
do
Fine,
this.
please.
Sorry, not. But
listen.
anyway, I don't know how we got into this. But
The point
yeah.
I was making is
Yeah.
that I don't want it all jelly, and at the moment, all I was going to say is that I'm just at the smallest I've been in 2 years.
Yeah, the only reason why I asked this is because of unrealistic standards. Yeah, like even stuff like thigh gaps and all of these. Like to me, it's like where's it coming from?
I think it's women. It's not men.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think women
That's the
like.
thing. So it must. I don't know it because that's
It's
why
like
I was surprised.
It's like the
though,
makeup
'cause
industry. Makeup industry owned by women.
There's some. Yeah.
That's
To
why
be
I was
honest,
surprised
I
because
just want to stay healthy.
when I
that's all.
asked you, I thought you would say, "Oh no, I wouldn't want a firm, whatever." But you actually said you do. So I'm like, okay, cool. So maybe these standards aren't all men then. Maybe
Yeah,
it's-
because for my
yeah,
structure, what do you call it? My
Body physiology.
yes. To have a firm bum is what I would need. If it wasn't firm, it's not looking. That's not, and it's never not been firm. It's not
sorry,
looking good.
that's what made me ask it. Sorry, Ari, she was sitting
Fletcher.
down. Yeah, in BET, she was sitting down on one of those like director seats, and her bum was hanging off the.
You see all
The
that?
back and
BBL bum
seat.
or raw bum?
And people say that has to be a BBL because it's falling off the bone. Like it was it looked disconnected.
That's the tenderism. The tenderism.
Falling off.
No, it looked disconnected from her back.
Wow.
And so
Yeah.
people was getting onto it. People like commenting and getting onto it. But I was interested because I thought these are the sort of backs that people talk about wanting. But yeah.
No, but,
anyway.
you know, it's one of those that people like things on paper, but they don't want it in
Yeah.
on a regular.
In real
Yeah,
life,
I wouldn't be like, I want my body to look like that. I want my body to look like my own, but just healthy and toned and in shape.
You want to
just
be
not-
the best version of Kadia.
Yeah, I
Rather
don't know.
not
Yeah,
someone else.
exactly that.
Not Kadia.
Coco.
Of Coco.
Yeah, it's a bit of a version of Coco.
Yes, can we clip that? Because my friend said today she didn't believe that was my nickname. I've never heard anyone call you that.
Self-proclaimed nickname. It doesn't
I'm like,
count.
yeah, but even if it's self-proclaimed, like everyone calls
That's
it to
not
me.
how it
Calls me it for like the last 5-6 years.
Okay,
now.
cool. Okay, so let's talk.
Moving on.
So to start the podcast off right, I think last year you had Sinners, which did really well, and this year you have, in my opinion, one of the most unnerving horror movies I've seen in my life, which is called Obsession. I think
Do you mean unnerving in a positive or negative way?
it was just unnerving, it made me feel uncomfortable. It's a good movie.
Okay.
Well, yeah. And I didn't know that Mark had seen it, and you've seen it as
So it's
well.
one of our films, isn't it?
Oh yeah, well, I know that. But I better know where he works.
Okay, now when you say one of our films,
Well, he
you're gonna
works.
have to elaborate.
Where
Mate.
he works.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's his ting, bro.
What?
His ting, man. It's all over that.
Just explain the gist of it to
So
Gabs.
Obsession is about a guy who has a high level of like for a girl in his friendship group. So there's 4 people within the friendship group, but ultimately what happens is he tries to tell his male friend Ian that he likes her, and Ian tells him that he shouldn't, it's too soppy, and then gives him really, really bad advice.
Okay.
The girl, Nikki, the main character, the girl who Bear likes,
Bear.
his name is Bear.
Okay.
Yeah. He wanted to tell her, and then he goes home and then finds his cat on the floor dead because she got into his medicine cabinet and ends up ODing on his meds.
Right. Okay.
I think it's antidepressant meds, but
Yeah.
cool. He doesn't want to leave the house, and Nikki calls him and said, "Oh, like come out with us tonight." He's like, "No, I want to stay at home," and he never really addresses the grief. So he goes out anyway, and the only person he tells is the other female in their friendship group called Sarah.
Right. Okay.
So basically what happens is where she tells him that she's going to be leaving the shop where she works at because she wants to start writing love books.
Because they all work together.
In like a...
Is it
Music-
Harvest
music-
Shop?
music
No, it's
shop.
not Harvest Shop. What's wrong with me?
So basically what happens is when while they were on the phone earlier on that day after he found out his cat died because he wanted to tell her his cat died. Because she dropped one of her chains and she has like a crystal, one of those crystal babes. Right, he tries to go to. Don't do that. Because I want to laugh then.
No, it's just like you said it.
Like a crystal babe, yeah.
I need to go home and hold my crystals.
So basically, he goes into a shop.
They're the most toxic. Sorry.
He goes into the shop and tries to find like a crystal, like I think he picks up an amethyst crystal, but it doesn't do it. And then he comes across something called the wishing willow.
Yeah.
Wishbone. Well, wishing willow is like a wishbone, yeah.
Yeah, wishing willow.
Wishing willow, which is a toy, which is like a thing where you can make a wish and your wish comes true.
Have you used it before?
Absolutely not.
Right, yeah. So basically, what
Why'd you
happens
ask
is
me?
No, because you knew what it was. So I thought
Sorry, Reese. I even said wishbone. It's not a wishbone, but it's
the
similar.
wishing willow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, what happens is he buys it as a gift for her and never reads the back of it. He never tells them what it is. So they go out on a night out. The other girl, Sarah's talking to him because he lost his cat. She gives him a hug, whatever. So while they're in the car, and Bear decides to drop Nikki home because Sarah and Ian go out to continue their evening. He drops her outside the house, and then as she leaves the car, he calls her by a nickname that she doesn't like, but it's based on bad information that his friend told him to call her. So her name is Nikki.
Okay, so Sarah said call.
No, the guy Ian.
Is it Freaky Nikki?
Yeah, Ian tells Bear to call her Freaky Nikki. She gets upset about it. She's like, "Don't call me. You know I don't like that name."
Okay.
And she asked him directly, do you like me? And he doesn't answer the question. He's like, no, I don't. Where if he was just honest, it could have just nullified the movie. So then, obviously, the gift he bought was originally for Nikki. What he decides to do is, while she's walking towards her door, she's thinking in the door, he breaks the wishing willow and makes a wish. And he wishes that she loves him more than anyone in the world. And in doing so, it unlocks a chain of events which is the most
definitely unnerving,
creepiest, unhinged things you will ever see in your life. Down to...
It's a horror movie, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Down to her moving into his house, down to her duct taping his doors.
So
but there's points where like...
Peeing on the floor.
She'll obey him, so he was like, just stay here until I get back, for example.
And she will stay in that spot.
She won't move.
And everything that she needs to do, piss, shit, whatever, it will just happen. Because she's not moving, because he's told her not to.
Have you all watched this film?
Yeah. I want to ask you your opinion on the film, and then I'm going to break down certain theories about the film. So I'm going to go Mark first. What do you think about the film? Because you've seen it twice.
Absolutely loved it. Even when I watched it the second time, there's certain things I picked up more on.
What did you see the second
time? Just her mannerism and...
Her hiding her eyes.
Hiding her eyes, and obviously the shadowing as well. I thought it was very clever because the shadowing, at some points it showed her softer side, and other points it showed her possessed side.
Possessive side, yeah.
And for me, the whole question afterwards, everyone was talking about it. Some people were talking about it at work, like who is the real villain? And
we know who the real villain is.
We'll get to that anyway.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was a very original concept done in a really well way on such a low budget as well. But
350 grand.
It's made over 370 mil.
Over 370 mil.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
370 mil?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've got nothing bad to say about the film at all. I loved it from start to finish. I thought the build-up was great. When it got to certain parts, I was like, damn. The bedroom scene...
In the corner?
When she's in the corner.
And he's like, Nikki?
Can't see her.
Hey.
Brother?
And the way she was moving.
Yeah. Huh? But I will explain that as well.
And the way she was moving. Crazy.
Go back to sleep. But she's in the corner, she's like, go back to sleep.
And the screaming and shouting.
Yeah.
But for me, what freaked me out is like that time where he was trying to sneak out and she said, just kill me.
So we're going to get to that part. So,
okay.
So
sorry.
Just quickly before I kill this part, basically what happens is when he makes the wish, Nikki is still in that real Nikki. I'll separate as Nikki and Freaky Nikki. So Freaky Nikki is the obsessive one. As in, that's what happens from the wish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real Nikki still exists, but she's in like a space within Freaky Nikki that comes out once in a blue moon. So the first time when he makes the wish, she's by the door, she runs to the door, and there's points where she's breaking through and it's half and half, and she's like, why did I say that's weird?
Yeah.
So she wants to stay at his house, stays at his house, she's like, can I sleep in your room? Cool, no problem. She kisses him, Freaky Nikki kisses him, then Nikki breaks through and is like, oh my god, what's going on? Because she only ever sees Bear as a brother. So there's points where like Freaky Nikki's always in control, but if Freaky Nikki goes to sleep, Nikki can come forward.
And she starts doing the whole.
So she's got the demons living in her.
I wouldn't say it's demons, it's the wish.
It's wish, but it's wish. It's like kind of like inner demons.
Okay.
Or like like a bit of an alter ego based on what he said.
There's going to be a lot of...
Main Nikki is never in control, by the way.
There's going to be a lot of think pieces on consent.
Oh, and this is...
feminist.
But no.
In general.
But the thing is, this
it makes sense.
We'll just hold that part quickly, yeah? KDR, continue.
When I first spoke to Mark, I was like, terrible, right?
You thought the movie was terrible?
Listen, the
way I looked at my phone, I was just like...
Mark went, huh? Okay. However, sometimes when I watch certain things, I have to... It's weird. I'm very weird. I have to watch it in a certain mindset. Anyway, long story short, I basically rewatched because then I was like, why is everyone saying it's so good? And I was like, have I missed something?
So
I
you
was
peer
like,
pressure yourself to watch the movie even though you didn't like it the first time?
No. I said, did I watch... Because I had a really bad copy. I was like, did I watch a bad copy? Shouldn't I trust my dodgy stick?
So we
Should
went
I
cinema
watch
and watched
it?
it and okay, cool.
Right. So that's why I said, you know what? I did watch it secondhand, and I don't usually do that. But I really wanted to watch the film. Anyway. Huh?
Nothing.
No, I love going to cinema, but I should... On this film, I shouldn't have. Anyway, I gave it a retry, and I think based on the concept and the execution, I actually think it was good, but...
Only good.
Huh? No, I thought, well, what do you want me to say? I've always fucking fantastic. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I can say about.
Maybe I might have to watch.
I love watching movies.
I think because of the current times and how it's done, it just brings up different conversations.
Mm-hmm. But also,
and it's original.
Like an Airheads, first time I watched it, I surface watched as well. So, and then I was like, nah, there's something missing here.
That's why I don't take any opinion on music.
Why you surf?
Only thing I surface watch is Law and Order because I know I can hear it in the background.
And then I already know that I shouldn't have surface watched. Also, whilst tired, the whole thing was bad. So when I've re-gone into it again,
how did you watch it in cinema or bad copy again?
No, I watched it on the stick, but it was a better copy.
She told you an opinion on the film that she didn't even watch properly. Cool, continue.
No, I don't think I even said that to Mark. I don't even think I had a conversation about it because in my head I was like, I feel
no.
Like I need to
you
watch
said you
this
didn't
again.
like it.
Yeah, I was like, it's terrible. Don't like it.
I want to have an opinion on something you want to pay attention to.
Yeah, no, but that's just me when I'm being fast sometimes. Anyway, look. Anyway, all I'm saying is, second time when I watched it, I was like, okay.
No, it's first time because first time watched it.
Okay, yeah, the first real time I watched it.
0.5, yeah. You just heard screaming and girl backing up into a shadow in a corner.
But then when I watched Sinners for the first time, loved it. Watched it for the second time, just absolutely loved it even more. So that's why I was like, let me just give it the attention it deserves.
We're not doing that.
No, I'm not comparing it. I'm just saying that was the last film that I actually watched where I did something similar. I watched Sinners twice in cinema. But the first time I loved it, but the second time I just loved it even more and picked up more things. So this is what I'm saying. The second time I've watched this, I picked up basically everything that you just said. You
focused.
Yeah, but I picked up all these other and I was like, oh shit. The same thing, do you know what I did that with as well? What's it called? What's the one that I said to you about the body, the woman? What's her name? Young wants to be young again.
Substance.
Yeah, the Substance. I thought this is wild. Watched it again. I was like, this is brilliant. Film. So the concept and the execution of Obsessed, I was like, okay, yeah, Kadia, you take it on the first one. But my main thing was what Reese was saying about the switch ups, in terms of, at first I didn't get why the demon was, well, whatever we want to call it, why she was acting this way, and I went, oh, it's got to do with the name, and then that just, I think once I understood that, it just made everything so much more apparent, and I watched it with a different lens.
It doesn't have to do with the name. It's just easier to separate it as one.
No, but
because I don't. It's not a demon or nothing like that.
Because when I watched it, I was like, they didn't say it's demonic. Or not. Is it? Is it real? Is it not?
It's his wish.
Yeah, but then I watched it, and it's almost like when he said it, he called her Freaky Nikki, and I was like, oh my god, it's got something to do with the name.
No.
Because everything she does isn't all just freaky, but it's just wild. From
No, he wanted her to love him more than anything in the world,
Hmm.
and he wasn't clear in the way he made
But that's
the
what
wish.
happens with wishes when you're
No,
not
no,
clear.
no, no, no. Yeah, he wasn't clear in the way in which he made the wish. Also, on the wishing willow packaging, it tells you the type of things you can't do.
Yeah.
You can't wish some. So let me kind of go into Gabriel's
Sorry.
thing of what he said about consent.
Mhm.
Yeah. He took away Nikki's
Free will.
free will. Because even in the movie where he says to her, for example, when
You notice he questions her a lot. You
he
know.
questions her, she woke up like Nikki woke up while Freaky Nikki was sleeping, and she said, "Just kill me." Yeah, and he was like, "Why? Is there any? What's wrong with being in love with me?" He was like, "It's like his."
It's not about you.
He took away he liked the idea of Nikki. He didn't like. He liked the idea of Nikki. He didn't like Nikki. Even when I think she talks to him, he's not actually listening. He's just looking at her lips, for example. So where she said she wanted to write,
lusting over her.
yeah. So when she said she wanted to write a book,
And he's always wanted this.
from high school.
Oh.
So when he said,
It's always wanted the fantasy, and then when the reality comes, it's not what he wants because it's not real anyway.
when he said he wanted her to write, when she said she's going to leave, because she wants to write love books. He's like, what, romance novels? He's like, it's not the same thing. So he romantically like Nikki, whereas love is a lot deeper. So even throughout the movie, this is where it becomes very problematic, because the more and more she's around him, the more intense her behaviour gets.
Yeah.
Right. She lied and says her dad's got cancer. His friend Ian said it's not true. She don't talk to her dad. But these are the issues of which you have. Why I said their friendship group is really bad. All of them are friends, but none of them are honest with each other.
Right. Okay.
So Ian and Nikki have been sleeping with each other on and off for a while. But Nikki was never interested in Bear, so it's not a problem.
Right.
But Ian
So
should
that's
have.
why Ian knows she's Freaky Nikki, because he's been typing.
No. Bear.
No.
Yeah. No, but he knows. Yeah, he knows. But I think because they all went to high school together. But I think it was just a really crappy name that she got given.
Okay.
And she didn't like it.
Right. Yeah. But I think Ian would call her that. But they had a playful thing because it was like playful banter because they're having sex with each other.
Okay. Makes sense.
Ian should have told Bear that they were sleeping together, but chose not to say anything.
Okay.
So it all could have been avoided. Sarah was attracted to Bear.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And she just withheld.
And Nikki was aware of it. Right, yeah. Nikki did ask Bear about how he felt about Sarah. For basically, they're four friends who don't share the right information.
Yeah.
And because Bear's lust for Nikki intensifies, her behavior continues to spiral.
Yeah.
So even when they're in the bedroom and everything, even like having sex, you had sex with her without consent. Because it's not Nikki making the
it's not
decision.
Nikki making
The wish is making the decision. And he never thinks his behavior is problematic until it starts to go left. So, example age, people was like, hold on a second, like, Ian broke it off with Nikki and it looks like her behaviour's going mad. So I was like, why is she acting like that? They have a party. Ian doesn't want to invite Nikki. He says it's just a boys' party, but there's women there.
Brother.
So they're playing like Jenga, like giant Jenga, but there's dares on the thing. So one guy was like, oh, I want to swap places with Bear. Bear moves from where he's sitting next to Nikki to sitting next to Sarah. Ironically, there's a thing that happens in the movie which the director does really well, where in the whole movie, Sarah is always to Bear's left.
Okay.
Every time they're near each other, Sarah is always on Bear's left-hand side.
Left-hand side. Okay.
Whenever Nikki's next to Bear, she's always on his right-hand side.
Right-hand side.
Always on his left. So this is where, when I'm talking about her behaviour gets mad, one time I'm gonna get to the point anyway. Right, yeah. One time, as Emma mentioned, she goes to work. He goes to work. She's not at work that day. He said, "I'll just stay here." She took it in such a literal manner that she throws up on herself. She pees on herself. She doo-doos herself. She got to get in the shower. Cool. And even then, when he was trying to go to work, when she's mask and tape the door. Like, she can't get out. You can just stay here. Like, it's borderline scare. It's that thing.
Yeah.
But then, as time goes on, you realise he didn't love her. It was just like a high level of infatuation.
But
He was in
only
love
really
with her.
likes-
But yeah, wait, we're gonna get to that part, right?
Okay.
So then, where they go to the party and then they swap places, it's Bear's turn, even though he's moved places, and he has to kiss the person to his left.
Right.
Nikki stands up and her face just goes to pot. Because on her time, she told a story which is Hansel and Gretel, but it's talking about how Gretel loves Hansel, like in a way where it's incestual,
Yeah.
but she will never have time for herself because her whole being is based on loving her brother.
Her brother.
Yeah. So where Bear's sitting on the other side, she gets annoyed that he's got to kiss her. She gets up, walks around, and pulls Sarah's seat back, like a meter and a half,
It's mad.
and then kisses.
It's creepy.
And then kisses
She
Bear.
stands there like as if to say, "I'm the one on your left," and then she
But
goes,
it's the face. The face
just-
is like, you know, the kids do this.
"Black, yeah."
Yeah, it's like it's
They've made it look quite
She doesn't want
animated.
him.
no.
It's not
she's
like making a
upset
face like
because
that.
She can tell now that Bear is attracted to Sarah.
All right.
So now she's becoming territorial.
Ah.
And the more territorial she gets, the more dangerous she gets. So then,
And this is Freaky Nikki.
yeah. So what ends up happening is, where she's done it after that happened, and she's just talking, she's like, "Oh, guys, I'm joking, da, 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 da." Nikki breaks out for half a second. That normal Nikki breaks out for half a second, but she starts screaming because she starts banging the glass.
Yeah.
She breaks the glass and stabs herself around her eye.
Yep.
Oh,
Right, yeah. So even that, to a point where, like, it's getting to a point where even when they get into, they go home, they get into bed, they're talking about consent, they're questioning consent, right, yeah. And she's like, "You didn't have sex with me, though. You've never been with me. You've
That's
been,
that what Nikki said.
yeah, you've never been with me. You've been with something, but you've not been with me." Like, when I tell you that Nikki's chaos is so bad, his cat died, she dug up the cat and put the cat in a shrine in the house. Then, where he said he wants to be a food critic, she makes him lunch.
Oh, Lord.
There's 2 Polaroid pictures, and it says, "You." Then there's a picture where he's sleeping of them together, and it says, "Not me," which means it's not Nikki. Nikki wrote "not me" on the picture. Then she was like, "What do you think?" And then it just said,
Of the sandwich.
"Of the sandwich."
That she
And
made
he wasn't
from.
getting it, and it just said "cat." She fed him
He's a cat.
his dead cat. Right, yeah. So then, even when he's in the bedroom and he gets up and Nikki tells him, normal Nikki says, "Kill me," right, yeah. Sarah's messaging him saying, "Meet me," and again, you just see Nikki move mad, and you know she's moving crazy because it's like you could have had this conversation with him before. Nobody wants to communicate. Now it's like, let me go and tell man I like you. You just seen the girl bug out. Come meet me in the park at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that timing was mad.
They haven't
Mad.
either do that or I'm coming to your house. They have a conversation in the park. Nikki takes the girl. Nikki, out of nowhere, headbutts the glass
Shows up at the side of the
and
window.
goes bang, bang, bang. When it cuts back to her, her face is gone. She's bouncing her head off of the steering wheel. In the director's cut, you can actually hear her gargling, like where she got nothing left. So then she makes my man help her hide the body, right? Yeah. So he thinks she's hid the body.
So
He
killed
goes.
someone.
She kills the girl, the Sarah girl.
No, she dead. She
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah,
dead.
she's-
Yeah, you're in a movie like this, but like this, like everyone's in my like this. She kills her. In the end, he buys another wishing willow while going to cuss people in the shop saying you shouldn't have given it to me. And it's like, no, you made
You
the
need
wrong
to
wish.
read the
You
instructions
made
as
the
well.
bad wish. You didn't read the instruction. The instruction tells you not to do this. It's on you.
Yeah.
And you can only make one
One
wish.
wish. You can't make another wish.
Can't make another wish.
So then he goes and to Ian and tries to ask Ian if Ian can make a wish so that his
To
wish with
reverse
Nikki
it.
never happened, which he shouldn't have wished for. He should have wished for Nikki's freedom away from his wish.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because once something happened, you can't take it back. Right, yeah?
And obviously the friend didn't believe.
Your friend didn't be there, he's like, "Oh, well, you know, I wish for $1 billion. $1 billion,
Just
dollars,
flew out the
that's
sky.
raining from the sky.
Raining.
Raining from the sky, yeah? So then, even then, he buys another wishing willow, thinking that someone will make a bet, someone will make a wish to make him free. He goes home, right, yeah? And when I tell you, it is chaos 101.
It's everything
The
is going on.
girl, Sarah's dead body, is in the room on a chair, and she's taken her dress off, her top off, and put herself in the swing, drawn on the tattoos
Yeah.
that the girl had,
That Sarah had.
shaved off her hair, and made it a wig, and she's bugging out. So he's realizing, he's like, I might have to think. So then when he said that, he's like, "Oh, I love you, I'm going to love you forever." And he does this. She's like, "Why did you shake your head?"
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So now he's panicking. He goes in the bathroom. She's banging on the door, banging on the door, banging on the door. By the way, he has a gun.
You forgot the guy in the thing.
Yes, go on.
The guy in the shop. Remember, he said the only way you can get rid of the wish
Is
if
death.
Is
if
death
you
to
die.
release her.
Yeah.
Well, if you die, then the wish is undone, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So basically, what happens is Also, that means $1 billion is on then. Makes sense. Right, yeah. So, so basically what happens is, he shakes his head, she bugs out, he runs to the bathroom with a gun. He's so much of a coward, he won't kill himself. So you've already put this girl through mud. He won't kill himself. In the end, he takes his antidepressant medication. He dies the same way his cat did. But then she finds the wishing willow and wishes for him to love her as much as she loves him. And he just sticks to it, which meant clearly he never really loved her in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, forgot something. The friend comes to the house.
Yeah. He sees it.
Right, yeah, he sees it going mad and she shoots him in the face. So you've got...
I need to watch this.
You've got one friend.
You know what's worse? Then they kiss when he found out she's in love with him.
Because he's under the spell.
But then he's taking the tablets and he dies. He starts convulsing and dies. So she falls on a chair for him like this and she's thinking about killing herself. The spell breaks. Now, the ending of the movie, you're in a room with your dead partner who's convulsing.
Buddies.
The man is dead by the front door. Right, yeah. Then you've got the girl dead in the room and you're just there like boom. And it just ends. Bro, I walked out of the cinema. Every man in there with a woman or their girl are side-eyeing their partner. And everyone came out traumatized. Bro, I felt uncomfortable. I went box Brixton after to go watch the flipping England game, bro.
The end is what
I need to watch this.
Rocked me because I was like,
I would really like to hear your take after watching it.
I'm actually gonna watch it. I promise.
Because I think it's a very interesting film.
That was a really good.
I'm never telling man spoilers because the movie's been out for like a month and a half.
Oh, it don't even matter. Like I don't spoilers.
No, I mean for people that haven't listening. Sorry, go watch the movie.
I'd spoil that, but yeah, I think a lot of people have gone to see it by now anyway. And if you haven't,
what do you rate the movie out of 10?
9. I don't give nothing 10, but 9.
Yeah, 9.5. It's very rare that movie.
I watched it and I came out there like, yeah, that's what filmmaking is about.
I asked Katie about Katie said the film was shit the first time, so I'm not hearing it.
I don't even want to make it right now. I actually genuinely think maybe I should just need to go watch it in the cinema and do whatever. But
watch it in the cinema.
Do you know what? I did feel a bit.
I can't believe. I really thought you watched it in the cinema.
You mean?
No, but I'm not gonna.
I was telling you to watch it.
No, but you can.
I know you was.
I'm just saying, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, we know you're not.
It's an Obsession, great movie.
It's weird because I'm actually using the cinema.
That was me doing a breakdown and me to get Gabriel to watch the movie. But
no, that's a really good breakdown, though.
Let's do this. Let's do this fun subject. So I saw something the other day, rating Drake's discography. Right, yeah. From I think he has 12 projects, 10 or 12 projects. Yeah, breaking down Drake's discography. Yeah. So the categories are.
I said I've got a fun topic.
Yeah, it is a fun topic. Well, yeah, these are the categories.
Maybe not for me, but yeah.
No, that's why I'm laughing because it's just hilarious.
So
this whole
these
thing.
are the ways.
Oh, jeez.
This is the way it's broken down. Yeah, so you have, in their opinion of fans, in the way of fans, it was broken down. With. I think some of this is bullshit the way they've done it, but it's broken down from perfect, amazing, great, good, mid, bad. I think whoever made and it's been updated, so I think they're being assholes, yeah.
I need to look at these albums.
So his albums are Maid of Honor, For the Dogs, Take Care, More Life, Views from the Six, Nothing Was the Same, So Far Gone, Habibti, Thank Me Later, The One with Future. If you're reading this, it's too late. I can't remember all of them on top of my head, but like
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah.
Do you put Dark Lane demo tapes?
Care Package, Dark Lane demo tapes.
Scorpion, you said?
Yep.
More Life.
Yep.
Views.
All of them. So it's 1, 2.
What Time to Be Alive?
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Fat fingers.
So 19 albums, 19 projects, whether they joint projects or not. I think this person was on banter. But what we're going to argue is where you would place these albums. Okay. Yeah? So again, it's perfect, amazing, great, good, mid, bad.
Okay.
Do you want to start with perfect or you want to start with bad?
Let's start with perfect.
Yeah, that'll be easier.
So,
quicker.
For All the Dogs was deemed perfect.
No. I've gone too far.
Where would you put For All the Dogs?
Perfect. What was it? Perfect.
Amazing, great, good, mid. I'd put it as good.
I'll put it as mid.
Should you put Scorpion in there?
Yeah, Scorpion's good.
I'll put that as mid.
So then you had Maid of Honor, which is down as perfect. I'd put it as bad.
Bad.
Perfect?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying what it is.
Someone's on drugs.
Right, yeah. Cool. So we're putting that as a match thing, yeah? So
Mhm.
then the category after, which was amazing, Scorpion. Scorpion is good.
I think it's good. I don't think it's
I don't know
amazing.
about well, for me personally, it's not.
I'm just trying to
Scorpion again?
like,
Yeah, it's not one of my
And
favourites.
the first one. I can't remember the name of that. Yeah, it's called. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Scorpion, I would
good.
say.
Good.
Wait, but that was under
Good.
perfect.
Scorpion was
amazing.
good. Scorpion was good.
That was good.
Honestly, never mind. I'd put as mid.
I'll put that as trash.
Honestly, never mind.
What?
That's the housey one.
Oh yeah.
I'd put as mid.
Literally, honestly, never mind about that album.
The one that has Pipe Down in it, Certified Lover Boy, I'd put as great.
Mid for me.
Let me just double check that.
That's got Pipe Down on it. There's a couple songs that I put as great.
I don't like that.
Did you say Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah.
I'll put that as mid.
I put it as you put it as mid.
Yeah, mid. I'll put that as mid.
No, it's a good album. I'm just sorry.
But it's good or great? I think it's a great album.
Do you know what? It is a great album.
It's a great album.
It is a great album because I'm just double checking all the tunes.
Then the one with Party Next Door and him, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, that's mid. Yeah.
That is bad, bro.
Garbage.
Yeah,
I think that's bad.
What's that one even called?
Some sexy songs for you.
I don't.
Some of the songs sound like mixed properly. The vocals were
I'm just gonna
way
be honest,
off.
I didn't actually listen to that one. I don't think.
Not a fan.
Iceman, which was an amazing. I'd put Iceman in mid.
I'll put Iceman in
Mid.
Actually, it's good.
I'd put in
It's
good.
It's good. It's
good.
It's good. Because
Good.
certain songs have
Good.
grown on me, but I wouldn't play them again.
Yeah,
it's just
I'll
good.
put Iceman on good. I think.
It's mid for me.
All right, cool. So in the great category,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna. For me, if you're reading this too late, it's perfect.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
I think it's amazing. I wouldn't classify
That's
it.
not a future.
If you're reading this too...
If
No.
you're reading this, it's too late.
That's the mixtape one.
That's got energy in that 6 man and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
I put it in great.
Yeah.
No, amazing.
What's
It's
amazing
perfect.
after great?
No,
Yeah.
if you read this is too late, it's one of my favourite
No, great,
albums.
great.
I'd put it under great.
I put it as perfect. I think it's a good album.
Yeah, I'll put that one as great.
Care Package, I put as mid.
Mid.
What's the one with a man's got the belly on again?
Oh, Dark
Take Care of Care Package.
Dark Lane demo
Dark
tapes.
Lane demo tapes is good.
Yeah, good.
The one with the East Asian girl on the front cover with
Oh,
Her Loss?
what's her name again?
is
Is that Her Loss?
No, it's the like the stripper girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Suki Satin.
Yeah, Her Loss.
Her Loss is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Mid for me.
Her Bipti is
It's
bad.
garbage.
Yeah,
Someone's going to say goodbye. I knew it. Say goodbye.
So in the good category, Thank Me Later, amazing.
Yeah, I'll put that as amazing. Yeah.
I'll put that as good.
The one with Future and Drake, amazing.
Good.
Yeah, amazing.
Nah, that's amazing. In the mid category, So Far Gone, great.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nothing Was the Same,
Perfect.
amazing. Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
I don't know why. They put that in the
That's
what
my
category?
favourite one.
Mid.
That's my favourite one for you.
Really?
That's perfect for me.
I think that's perfect. I know Mark's gonna put it in.
That's
good,
my favourite
good.
one. So.
Yeah, I put it good.
You put
I think
everything
nothing
in
was
it.
the same
All
before.
Drake albums, you put in good. Good.
Nothing was
No,
the same.
no. If you're reading this too late, it's my favourite album.
And
Okay.
what'd you put that?
And so far,
Would you put that as amazing or perfect?
Good. No, amazing.
Okay, cool. And then Views from the Six, I'd put as great.
That was great. Yeah.
I'd put it
The
under
song,
perfect.
the album, no, the album
me,
grew on
anyway.
me. They've got great intros, great like interludes and that, but no. In the bad category, Take Care's amazing.
What's in the bad category?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
I
people?
don't know. Take Care's amazing.
Yeah. What?
And where'd you put Take Care?
Yeah, I'll put that as like great.
Amazing or perfect?
I'll put great.
I think I'll
Okay,
put
cool.
Take Care with, for me, Take Care and Views and
Just one
Nothing Was the
that-
Same is
one-
perfect.
No,
Can I
you're
put-
getting.
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Drake doesn't
and
have. Drake probably has in
Nothing
19
Was the Same is
in
my
19
favourite.
projects. Drake probably has.
I mean perfect out of all of his albums. Don't mean like in what we doing, like
I'm just saying.
in general albums or
It
out of
depends-
all his albums.
So let me ask you a question. It depends on how hypercritical you are with music. And the reason why I say if you're reading this is too late is perfect because I think it has a perfect balance of sounds. Right? Yeah. I think if you're reading that and Certified Lover Boy for me.
QM was doing his thing on that album, boy.
Who was?
QM.
Yeah. And More Life. More Life is great.
For me, it's perfect for
It's
him.
good. It's good for me.
I would put. The
Well,
reason I'm saying
idiot.
perfect.
It
is
felt like a
perfect for him
compilation
out of
more
what
than
he's-
an album.
That's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a playlist.
So I can't really call it his album-ish because
It's a playlist album.
what?
QM was doing his thing for those albums. What?
Am I lying?
What? This guy, man.
Am I lying? He's
Like,
all over the
he
album.
was going crazy.
Yeah.
Couldn't even was going crazy. He was going crazy.
But
Still.
so the favorite Drake album you have, you'd only put it as amazing. You wouldn't put it as perfect.
I don't think he has a perfect album for me.
Nothing would say it's perfect for me.
Yeah, I think it's perfect. For what he can do,
But for him,
for his skill set, that
Yeah.
was perfect.
Yeah.
For his
What?
skill set, it was perfect.
This is the thing, isn't it? It's, you know, when it comes to like rating albums, it's so difficult because opinions can change.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll be thinking, okay, cool, this album's good. I'll listen to it again. I'm like, oh, you know what? But in certain moods, I'll listen to it and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. This.
And sometimes we're in prison at the moment.
true.
Yeah.
Okay. As that.
But this is kind of worrying though, because that just means that Drake has gone on. Well, we know
He's
this,
declined.
but a massive decline.
Yeah.
Well, all of what you've put on
Yeah.
there
But it does make him play
that
the
doesn't
music.
make no sense. It's confusing.
Start making payments.
Yeah.
So I think
Oh man.
they always say because he's catering to so many different markets, but
I think that's
I
why
would-
he's a lazy.
I watched something the other day on YouTube with comedians, and it's like Doughboy and I think his name's CJ, and they're like in a courtroom and they're breaking down
Council Court. I love
yeah,
that show.
council court, and who is the better artist between them, and they're just relying on numbers and whatever. And he's like, he was like, the guy drops every 10 years. He said, yeah, but when he drops, he drops when he has something to say. He's like, yeah, but he's giving people the stimulus package, and I was like, the stimulus package works for Drake as well, by the way. It's like, it's not one-sided. Because if you look at those people without Drake, they haven't done well. Like, it was like, oh, if you made one, you can make one great song, you can make another one. Okay, cool. But if you, I think even people who make good music, there's also the element of where if people are getting at you, you're going to struggle. If people are blocking you, you're going to struggle to do it. Because Fetty Wap can always make music. Rich Homie Kwan can always make music. But if you ain't got the same access you had before, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, Quavo can make music. I had a song from Quavo that was hitting heavy in the last 4 years. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know, yeah. That's what you mean.
I know Takeoff can make music. Takeoff got... Not all of Takeoff's music is going to be like, oh, I want to rush to it, but he can make bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Right, yeah. He's got the... When the party's hit the... You know what I'm trying to say?
I actually think with them though,
They're better as a free.
as a free, when it became a two, it wasn't good. As a free, it was yeah. That was when they were in their prime. And you know what? Credit to them because a lot of people thought they were going to fall off earlier than because they actually didn't fall off. They just broke up.
I think Culture 2 was such a good album for them that it made them more globally known. I think only a few people knew who they were. Even when I used to watch the series Atlanta, we all watched Atlanta. I didn't realize the three guys in there were Amigos. I didn't because they weren't well known
in
yet.
the caravan.
Yeah, they wasn't well known like that yet. Like I'd heard Fight Night, but I'd seen them, but I didn't know what their face looked like. I thought the song was sick, but I wasn't fans of their music. So when Culture 2 came out, I still wasn't fans of their music. I just thought, yeah, they were cool.
I was obsessed with them, and then
No, QC Records had a great,
An exceptional roster.
Like yeah,
But then P and what do you call it fell out, no?
I'm not too sure, you know, but I know if I'm looking at their roster, I think the first person, I might be wrong, first person to go like really big with their roster might have been, is it OG Mako? It could have been OG Mako. He's passed away now, killed himself. Rest in peace.
What was OG Mako's on?
Bitch, you guessed it.
He died.
Yeah. Remember he got the skin infection, where his skin his body was eating its own skin. Like his face was.
I didn't know he died.
Yeah,
That's
so
mad.
his face was like getting eaten off it's
That
crazy.
happened to someone I know actually.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, sad.
So he killed himself. But it's sad because before he killed himself, he was asking for help from QC. Like, yo, listen, like, I'm blind, you know, I ain't got much. Can you guys please at least, you know, put me in a position, at least give me some bread, seeming as I'm one of the first artists to put on QC Records. And I remember, obviously, Lil Yachty. These are like they've had a crazy... I think Lil Baby might have been their latest, most successful artist. I don't think they had a successful artist after Lil Baby.
Do you know what I find really crazy?
So.
The fact academics can trigger Lil Baby and Little Baby. Like, I think even the label paid academics not to talk shit.
Yeah, I remember reading that.
But people underestimate the influence he has.
He's got, no, I don't underestimate it at all.
No, I'm saying, but people do. Like, people use some facts.
Because got the same type of influence. It's not the same that thing, but they're the voice of the young in it. So I think it's one of the ones where, like, if they say it's dead, it's like when people say, oh, the album is crap. And I'm like, I don't like telling people that. So I go and listen to it.
People grew a love for drill music because Academics explained everything behind Chicago. That's when he had the page, The War of Chicago. That's what blew Academics up in the first place, right? So he's always had clout from those moments. That's why I think Mensa still hates him up until this day. But
he wanted to punch his lights out, man.
But I think
I kind of feel as if Vic Mensa's overdoing it.
But also, I think because it's his friends, and I think it's natural. You're gonna protect your friends. Whether I'm never gonna.
And someone that you don't know that is not from the ends is reporting about it.
Yeah, but that's just journalism.
So they don't. I don't call him a journalist.
I always tell people all the time.
What he was doing at the time was definitely journalism.
I always tell people all the time. Yeah, I don't have the right to tell another man how to feel if they feel disrespected by something someone is projecting.
Yeah, but then this is where it's a bit strange because all the drill rappers don't have a problem with DJ Academics, but the guy who's not a drill rapper has a problem with DJ Academics on their behalf.
I think he only had but again, we're being woefully obtuse because he didn't have a problem with Academics per se. He had a problem about DJ Academics talking on a specific thing, which was about his friend. I think if it didn't involve his friend,
he may probably not.
It's not. You know what I'm trying to say. So I can. Both of them are right in why they feel vindicated in what they did, and he's allowed to be like, listen, I think you're a cornball for My respect for Academics was he stood his ground. And I think
he always does. He always does.
For a lot of rappers, you can't touch him because man will say, "But I'll call the police. I know your face."
he's like Charleston White as well, similar. Charleston White says,
"Charleston's the worst.
I'll shoot you. I'll call the police." Right, it's funny.
I don't like this on the internet though.
I don't like. I'm not. I
don't like it because I'm from the era of chat shit, get back.
And for me, he chats way too much. Academics chats way too much.
This is the thing. I think why I kind of do support Academics sometimes is I agree with when people say this, right? In America, you got to look at LA for example. Check-in culture in LA, right? All P&B Rock wanted was some waffles and got killed and his chain robbed.
He's from
Philly, right? If you look at Pop Smoke, killed in LA, right? Even Nipsey killed in LA by these people.
Nipsey's not different. He's from there.
Yeah, but he's from there. But the amount of the whole situation going on with Big U from Rolling 60s, the whole RICO going on, where he was extorting basically all the rappers, making them pay him every time they come through to LA. But they don't do this to the white people though. They don't make the white artists.
I think some white artists did.
No, they don't. Make
I think they only did it. No,
I think police.
But I think they only did it with gangster rappers.
Exact. And this is
but then again, you have the term like. They're not doing it to Jack Harlow because Jack Harlow's not a gangster rapper. But then I don't think
wrong though.
Like, I think if you're looking at certain people, even if you're from LA or you're not a gangster rapper, I don't think you'll be impressed like that. I think if the whole demeanor is based on being a gangster rapper, you'll get impressed to test your gangster. They tried it in Atlanta with the baby.
Yeah, and he was like, no, he's not checking in, and that's why I do respect DJ Academic because he is calling these guys out. At the end of the day, I used to say this all the time. My school was in Catford. Well, Bromley, but we used Catford Frontlands where we all used to go home after school, right? The problem is the guys on the road used to come and move to the people in my school, but then down the road from my school, or down the road from where we was chilling in the bus stop, was a school called St. Dunstan's, which was a private school. Yeah, which is a private school, right? No one ever got robbed in that school. And they used to have all them private kids, they had the best bicycles, they had everything.
They call police, bro.
They never got robbed. So that's the only thing I agree with. You don't love troubling your own people because you can get away with it, right?
And there's no snitching culture.
What's happened with Gucci Mane right now? They don't do this to these white label executives.
But they were angry about that. The thing is, people call out Gucci Mane because he's from the streets, he's changed. I said, no,
he's a label executive.
But you also did it. You also didn't just do it to Gucci. You did it to Gucci with other people in this. Even if Gucci don't say nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's even like the fact that Pooh Shiesty thinks this is even acceptable to do to a label executive just because he's black.
Pooh Shiesty did that to him, innit?
Yeah.
But then Pooh Shiesty did something else with someone else recently. Even he got a tune with Glorilla and everything he's rapping about.
Slamming people, being Shiesty.
I'm like, bro, like...
Yeah. He says it many times that he will still slam you out.
Did he not do the robbery of the Gucci Mane thing with his dad?
Yeah, with his dad, and and I think Big 30 as well. I think.
Well, if you rented out a car and went and done stupidness, like, what are we doing here?
And this is what I'm saying, like, those are the parts of the culture I hate. So when DJ Academics calls those guys out, I'm like, yeah, why not? Because, and I'm glad he says, if you try it, I'll call the police on you. Because you lot are bullying people that haven't even... You're bullying people that don't subscribe to the game you're playing, and you're using the rules of your game to oppress them, no, call the police, bro.
I think that rule. My problem is with those rules. If you want, like, how can I say this in a way which sounds logical to everyone? When you play a particular game, yeah, 9 times out of 10 in general life, there are certain things within the rules that cater to you specifically. So if I'm a sprinter, we're gonna run the same race, but there's a skill set I have that you don't have.
That you don't have, yeah.
Right, yeah. Which means the rules are fair based on standards, but genetically they're not fair.
They're not fair.
Because I have something over you that you don't have.
That you don't have. Yeah.
Right, yeah. If we're talking solely on music, if you are a rapper and you're a street guy, they are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing.
So if you're going to be a street guy rules matter within street guy economics.
Street guy economics, thank you.
Being a street rapper, J Huss for example, you can't apply street rules to music because look, it took what 30 years for Suge Knight to get his. So I'm trying to say, like, it took Diddy 35 plus years. Like, it's still one of those ones where it's like, yeah, you can still do street stuff, but when you get caught, you could only throw money at for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
The fear factor, if we're using it in same street economics, Diddy's still gonna go back outside.
Yeah.
So what he does when people are back outside is where you will see.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say? I think a lot of people are being quiet because like, this guy comes out next year.
I think a lot of stuff's going to happen when he comes out.
No.
I swear it's 2028.
No.
I think it's 2027.
He got 3.5 years. He did a year.
Okay.
I think it's 2027.
What if he's going to change his name again?
Pete Drillins.
How many names did you say? Like 3?
P Little.
Oh, wow.
So
very on brand.
Oh
dear.
Subject I wanted to tackle as well.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Are you not aware? So I really want your opinion this year, because the one time where I think reverse racism, I'm being stupid. One time where I feel like this conversation means less about the class and more about the system. So I read this the other day saying white working class pupils are England's lowest performing major demographic. A major independent inquiry has concluded that England's education system is failing white working class children, calling for sweeping reform, including more apprenticeships, expanded childcare, free public transport for under 21s, and stronger reading support to improve outcomes. I want to hear your opinion on this before I tell you mine.
Yeah. Do you want my honest opinion?
Be free. Sorry.
Fuck him.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew it.
No, that's my honest opinion.
Go on.
That's my most honest opinion. I don't even care. Like,
They've been saying about black kids for God knows
they've been saying about black kids for so long, and they didn't call for no changes to the education system or the curriculum. No, to them it was okay.
England's whole ethos is they're reactive. They don't go by the minority; they go by the majority.
When it affects their own.
Basically,
it's their problem. It's their problem to fix at home.
We're still
They got nothing to do with us.
We've still got scenes. We don't belong here.
Katie, what's your thoughts on this? Don't be a sheep.
I'm not going to say it. I have to wait to say the phrase. Without sounding like a sheep, obviously it doesn't bother me because it's not.
It's not your problem.
No. And even if like someone who doesn't have kids and it was more aimed at black kids, I would probably then care more because I have, black children that I'm close to in my family and stuff that are still in education that on some lines that would affect. But I don't. Well, in this situation, I don't. So
our problems have never been their problems.
No. And you know what? It's bad. It's not bad, but it's a shame it has to be seen like that. But that's just the reality of it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No,
like it's just I'm like
Malcolm X.
If anything, about time. Well, it's not about time, but again, you put something in the papers about.
I have an opinion on this, but I'm gonna wait. Go on.
Go on.
I'm in the same opinion where literally it wasn't an issue when you were saying about black kids. So now you want to make all the changes now because it's affecting your own. And you can say the education system has been in shambles for a long time now.
About 12 years.
And they're going to find a way to blame immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But
That's another
So
thing.
this is my argument of why we, when I mean we, I mean people should care, because
It affects us in the long
it
run.
always affects us in the long run. So even before racism was actively a thing, white people have always divided themselves in the class system. So even being working class white kids are failing, because there's still a lower class behind working class kids.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. You also have to look at it from the wider spectrum of things, yeah. Like, parents are working more, or most people don't have jobs. A lot of people who are working class people didn't actually go into further education. So, again, if you didn't go into further education and you want your child to do well and you don't prioritize education, it's harder for your child to pick up a book. Most people just put screens in front of their children. Most people don't actively sit down and know maths. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's a brilliant touch. Yeah, they just don't do that stuff. Whereas my mum prioritized education, and I would say I'm not the most book smart of people, but I worked hard to ensure that I did the right things and got the right grades and went to university. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I think the reason why it's an ass issue, yes, we can talk about when it was black kids and black males struggling, or they're struggling from like year 8 to year 9, and then got.
Would you say that's an ignorant way of looking at it?
I was just about to say, my stance is probably coming from
because we're like, it's not our problem, so blah blah. But on the whole scale of it,
It is our problem.
It is our problem because these changes would need to be made, and it's going to affect everyone.
If the education,
I'm definitely being ignorant. Like, not intentionally, just...
if the education system is failing working class white kids, it means it's failing everyone.
Yeah.
Also, I have friends who are teachers, right? Yeah, they're understaffed. You're teaching.
Underpaid.
It's true.
Facts.
I think less people becoming teachers as well.
My older sister is about to become a primary school teacher, and even for her, I said, "God bless you," because I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Most schools, because I think I spoke to my friend about the other day. I was like, in primary school, how much people did you have in your class?
Like 30 kids.
30.
I'm sure there was. Maybe, am I
Primary school,
exaggerating?
30. Nah, for me, like.
I feel like there was about 30 kids to a class, you know?
I think I had like 15.
18.
Yeah.
15, 18.
Am
So
I
then, and even
exaggerating?
then, we had a TA in the classroom, but then there was a youth in my class called Deji who had Down syndrome. So the TA was in there and they could help. And every year there was a TA in there with the teachers.
Yeah.
Right. I think now when you're looking at it, like a lot of my friends are teachers, they're doing a 30 pupil class. You don't have the support. Like, but some of these teachers are parents as well. Like, you've got no grace period. You're probably more stressed than you were. One of my friends was like, oh yeah, God willing, you get to work up. She's like, no, I had that position before and I dropped down. It's more work, and the pay don't make sense. And I'm even doing, and I'm like, you don't really get the freedom to do what you want to do, innit?
But I want to say something, and it might sound unfair, right? I remember being in school. My school, I think I'm gonna go back to secondary school. It was like 25 per class. Actually.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I just counted about 4 tables of 6 we had.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
All I remember is tables of 6, and there was about 4.
Yeah, I remember they would divide us as well. Like, yeah, because I remember.
30 sounds like a lot, but it weren't far off. Because it would be 6, 12. Yeah.
When you break it down, it's probably around
secondary school. It was about 32. Right,
yeah, see
but
that's
secondary school is also different because unless you got one guy that's trying to be in the classroom and trying to buzz on people, it's different. Yeah, but in primary
school might have been
in primary school, you're talking about kids that can't sit still.
Yeah. So this is
for me. It was like
me being one of them.
It was like 18. It was like 18 people.
My take on it is quite unfair. So some people say it's unfair, right? But not everyone can Not everyone's going to excel academically, right? So it's hard to teach a group of kids and have them all on the same level because, as you said, you just mentioned something earlier where you spoke about, you know, it might not be even because I've got something ahead of you genetically or right? Some people... I had a boy in my class, Lawrence Keith Didder, one of the smartest boys ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I mentioned him, but if you search his name up on LinkedIn, I'm pretty sure he manages a bank or something crazy.
Big L's.
But, so with Lawrence, right, he had what he used to describe to us as like was it a photographic memory? So he would like...
I've got that, but I have it for specific details. I don't...
Bro, this guy would answer every question right in the exams. I've never seen him fail an exam. A star.
Oh, Bridget Johan was like that.
So, Johan. Black guy, white guy.
I love it.
Eritrain. Oh, okay, cool. I know a guy called...
Fuck them Raven, which man went down Raven, got kicked out of them Raven, but yeah, that man.
But he what's the word? Yeah, so... he was unfair, like in class, it's unfair to keep up with someone like that. But then there's kids that aren't on that level, right? But it's hard for a teacher with a set curriculum to be able to, even if there was multiple, it's hard to have one curriculum that's going to suit
everyone.
everyone.
Or one way of
But then,
teaching.
you know,
Or one way of
you know,
teaching,
that happens
right?
as well. See, hold that for. Sorry to cut you.
And I'll tell you, sorry, the last thing I was going to say with teaching assistants,
TAs, yeah.
with TAs, I actually feel as if they're not helpful. I'm going to tell you
Because they're
why.
meant to section
Have you
off.
ever been in class where someone's dealing with a TA and the TA is helping the person understand what the teacher's talking about, but then by that time the teacher's moved on to talk about something else, and the TA is still trying to explain the old thing to. So now that student's actually just being left behind.
But didn't you get?
So it's like
not maybe not for every lesson, but for especially like English and maths, we had separated groups. It wasn't like loads of different stages, but in primary school, I remember there was a certain curriculum, and we pretty much got split into two. So we had outdoor classrooms, like mobile classrooms, and kids that were probably more distracting and
Never had that.
a little bit less. We had that in our school, but this was
East
Good
London,
enough
East London.
schools in the hood.
East London, yeah, you know that.
a bit later on. But
Council State, right next to my front.
literally right across the
I
road.
didn't have that.
Yeah,
But then we had that. So, but for certain things, especially for
Must be nice.
English,
sounds great, innit?
And
I'm
then
saying,
also-
where is it? When my
also,
our
you know,
future
you-
kids are going there.
Oh, yeah.
it was only when it was in
Oh,
year.
in-
I think it was only when he
West
was in year
Ham.
6.
Yeah, no, our future
Can-
kids are going there still.
In year 6 as well.
Yeah.
You know, you have two classes. In primary
Yeah,
school, our classes were separated by sometimes either a curtain or it was next door to each other.
Curtain.
So it was like a bigger
I don't know
classroom.
so much out there. It's cool.
Yeah, nah, not anymore. The curtains did it for me, bro.
I don't know if any class.
No
Yeah,
more.
some classrooms we had. It was like a big
Curtain is
classroom,
wild.
and it was split in
That's like
two.
You know the old- you know the
You
old
know what I
school-
would have been doing in that school? I would have just been running across
you
the
remember the
next.
old-
So that's exactly
you
what
remember the old
kids
black
are
house?
doing.
Yeah.
The old black house where you walk from the passage to the kitchen.
Oh
and
yeah,
the beads.
I don't know. I think a lot of primary schools.
It's,
Anyway,
it's old Africans and old Caribbeans have
Yeah,
them.
it's the beads, bro.
Beads killed me, man.
anyway, there was
Yeah,
two
nah.
different classrooms, and it was either next door you have to come out and go in, or some had a curtain. I think that was more in the
AKA beads.
I think it might have been more in the infants. I can't actually remember.
Infants? What?
Didn't you get split up to infants and juniors? You joking?
Yeah, it was in juniors. So you had
So
like,
year 3 to
remember.
6 was juniors, and then under
Oh yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
and then year 1 to year.
Those
Yeah.
key stage 1, key stage 2, key stage 3.
Yeah.
no?
But
it was like infants and juniors.
years 3 to 6 was class of juniors. Anyways,
Yeah. But then I went my secondary school. People went first school, middle school.
obviously
high
they're
school, so-
older than infants, but that's just how they split it up. But the two year 6 classes, they used to be together for maths. So you would have 2 different stages there. So
Too
you'd
much.
basically you'd have 2 sets of 2 teachers,
Mm.
2 TAs, and you would have 2 classrooms.
It's too much.
And then for maths, one year 6 teacher would take maybe the higher level, the other year 6 teacher would take the lower level, and the disruptions and the much lower level than that would go in the mobile.
The
So
only-
we got
Disruptions, yeah.
yeah, that wasn't me actually.
The only thing I will
they
say.
didn't know about it.
Disruptions. She's still
No,
saying
I
this.
was
Okay, cool.
disruptive students. Sorry,
The only,
Disruptions is
sorry,
crazy.
disruptive students, but they are distraction.
the only thing I will say about this whole that system, that
Sorry.
is the disgusting part about the system is like they're not trying to improve the students
But it's not
who
life,
aren't
though.
doing well.
It's
Yeah,
not
they're
like-
just
not
leaving
like
them
that.
behind.
Yeah.
So
They're
then,
just basically ticking the box to say I
So
taught
you're
them.
you're failing the
What
students.
Yeah.
you know, argument is, especially when I was talking to my friends who are primary school
Like breaking
teachers,
it down in
they
sets, like
say,
you do it
for example,
secondary.
but secondly, yeah, but they
that's
say
they do
about
it
secondary
from
school, for
primary.
example, I put primary school, sorry, because I'm piggybacking on what Katie said.
Mm.
A lot of kids now, not potty trained, can't tie their laces. Like parents
Unless you go to a day
Parents
nursery,
are
they're not
asking
doing that
kids, parents are asking teachers to potty train their pitney, bro.
Mm.
So then, not only am I your teacher, I'm your guide, I'm your facilitator,
I'm your
I'm
parent.
your support worker. So again, when does a teacher actually get time to teach if they're doing everything a lot more? You know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot
Yeah.
more that goes into it.
I think if they want that to happen, they need to start sending their kids to day nurseries, because day nurseries, you're paying extra for it.
I'm not
Do you know what I don't agree with?
No, I'm
though?
not saying you should, but I'm saying if you want to send your kid to school, but you want all these extracurricular, like life teachings, as to say, or potty training and shit like that, either do it yourself, or they go to day nursery, because day nursery they've got that, and it's obviously when they're younger before they go into further education. But you shouldn't be doing that in further educations, whether it's nursery, reception, or whatever. That's a bit, obviously, of a setback, in my opinion.
There's one time I was in school and I remember this pissed me off and I never agreed with it. But putting up my hands, right? You know when like, alright, cool, so you're putting up your hand and the teacher's going towards different people, but the teacher's thinking you're trying to answer the question, but I need to go to the toilet.
But if you shout out, you're in trouble.
But if I shout out, the teacher's picking everyone else but me. I just got up and left. Go to the toilet and I'll come back. Teacher's like, you can't come back into the class. Sent me to the head teacher.
Or head of year.
Yeah. This one was actually to the head. Oh no, Mr. Donahue was the.
I'm sure they made.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Sorry,
sure
no,
you
are the worst snitch ever, man.
Sorry. But she. So I've gone to her and she's just obviously cool. She said, "Yeah, why are you here?" And I said, "Yeah, like, obviously I left to go to the toilet and then I got sent out of the class." And she was like, "Yeah, but what? Why didn't you just ask?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was trying to, but." She was like, "Okay, and you got sent out for that?" And I was like, "Yeah." So she didn't say nothing because teachers won't ever override another teacher in front of a student.
No, but also it's like the same with me at football. Like if there's someone pissing me off, you have to be careful the conversation you have in front of children because you could chat. So
exactly. So I remember, so she didn't. So Mr. Donahue was like, "Okay, cool. Well, yeah, just stay in the office, really." But she was just in the office talking to me, so I knew I wasn't in trouble, right? Anyway, cut a long story short, parents' evening was a couple weeks after that, and Mr. Donahue saw my mum and told my mum what happened and said, "Oh, by the way, one of the teachers did this to you, or something, and don't worry, like I don't know if he told you, but I already made sure I patterned her for you." So I found out off my mum that Mr. Donahue did go back and grill that teacher, like, "Yo, what are you doing?" But that I've always disagreed with things like having to ask for everything. I just feel as if certain things. You should give the students enough.
But especially, you know, that whole...
Yeah, like...
But then you also have to understand that you're also asking for teenagers, because we've got to move on to this topic as well. You're asking for teachers to show teenagers grace when you know that teenagers like to take the piss.
Will like to
use 100%.
I'm coaching teenagers, bro. I've seen every excuse under the sun.
And this is you as well, so I wouldn't trust you.
Sorry,
never could.
Was you one of those girls in school? Because remember when in school, and it's time to go to the toilet, all the girls start leaving to go to the toilet together.
I was actually goody two shoes in school till.
Did you do that? Like
no.
Then she got to college.
All the girls used to go to the toilets together at the same time. I don't know why.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take the piss, and I already knew my teacher. I wasn't dumb, so I was like, my teacher's gonna know that if I do that, I'm going because I'm going with the girls. Plus, I wasn't a follower, never have been. So they all go do that. Girls will smoke in the toilets, be dickheads. I'm like, yeah, do your own thing. My eyes were on my education. And later on, man, oh dear. No, I wasn't a follower. I didn't.
No business.
No, I was very much. I'm being very honest. I was very much a goody two shoes, but also a leader in school.
I hear that. I wouldn't. Yeah, in my school as well, I wouldn't say they were followers. It was just more.
And I was always cool with my teachers. So whenever I asked my teacher, I was like, "Miss, can I go to the toilet?" It was always yes. And I think later on, probably towards the end, it was a bit more of an allowance to let kids go to the toilet.
Have you ever done a number 2 in school ever?
What?
I don't know. I've never done that.
No,
I've never done that. Never.
No. Funny enough, no. I just thought.
What do you? No. It was a conversation.
It's a good question.
In my GC, there was a conversation.
We're on the subject of this already, and we're talking
always
about
used to see it though.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, none of us here are parents, but there's a conversation that I really because this is Gabriel's remit anyway. Yeah.
I've done number 2 at work.
A woman has gone viral for teaching her child to hit kids back who hit her child. Right, yeah, and people are in an uproar about it, and it's become a massive think piece.
Right.
Me personally, if you tap my pickney's going to bridge your nose. Because
don't touch me.
I don't care how generations and things have changed.
Teach your child to keep their hands to themselves. Yeah, I would never teach my child to put his hand or her hand on other people's pickney, whether they're male or female. But if you put your hand on my child can put hands on you.
10 times harder.
If I find out about this and you and I have a conversation, I'm going to put my hands on the male parent, because you are teaching your child the worst way to live. I'm going to flog you for flogging my pickney.
My mum always which
I
is
won't
to say,
do that, but
if someone lays hands on you and you don't come back with a
I will have
story,
a conversation with the
I'm
With
gonna
the
tumble
dad.
you on top of it.
with the dad, like
And you
a
get
stern,
flogged
like a
if
stern convo.
the energies are wrong.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
Flogged,
It's-
finagled.
yeah.
If I got told off for hitting
People
the
like
kids,
people like to complain too much, man.
my mum would always say, "Did
I don't-
they hit you first?" Yeah.
I don't
Kid-
see the I didn't see the issue in this at all.
Yeah, it's liberals.
So what's the child meant to do? Just take the beating?
I still
Just
go
them
by
like
that rule.
overly liberal people. They're like, oh, you gotta be, be nice to kids. The kid doesn't deserve
Teach
to
him
be hit.
peace.
He might have been going
Teach
through
them
something.
violence.
Not a rude way. Do you not think that this soft-ish love,
Crazy.
this awarding kids for taking
They're
part
failing.
has made them
Also-
weaker? Because I always say that because you see, like, not in a rude way, and I don't think you have to go through adversity to be great. But I think there's an element of adversity which makes you stronger. It makes it means that if you take when disappointment happens, you're able to shake off the disappointment
Facts.
and push forward. And I think because of the adversity in place, what ends up happening because of the lack of adversity in place, and most of the adversity comes from the internet, and maybe it's me because I'm a little bit older now, like online bullying and the rest of the stuff. I think everyone's like, turn it off. It's like, yeah, but I said, listen, if you remove the internet as a premise of it just being, they have to be on their phones and they have to be on the internet all the time, you remove the one thing that can't get to them. Because, like, yeah, cool, I'm on the internet for fun, like, is what it is, like, that's how they feel, cool. I think you're a joke man anyway, go about your business.
Also, we forget what kind of world we live in. Why wouldn't you teach your child to hit back and teach them, like, to be a bit tougher than they need to be? It's not none of this soft business.
I'd rather be the accused than the victim, I'll be real.
If my niece come home crying, saying someone hit me at school, I'll be like, but did you hit her? The first thing I'm saying, did you hit her back? And if she says no, I'm going to ask why. And then we'll do the little lesson and be like, if it happens again...
My nephew got suspended for having a fight outside the school and he wasn't even in the school uniform. He wasn't even directly outside the school.
Providing my sister
think
agrees
it's-
with
yeah,
that
that's
kind of
crazy. That's
parenting.
just
but
like-
I'm
Because
just saying.
someone saw him fighting the youth and the youth was in uniform, my nephew wasn't in uniform.
Right,
And then
okay.
because someone recognised the uniform, someone reported to the school, and then my nephew got suspended. And I'm like,
Right.
It's different with the schools these days because
Right,
back in the day, that's what our parents would have taught us, and that's still what I'm going to be teaching my kids, and so on and so forth. It's never going to end.
But here's the thing, though, right? So, going to school, right? Teachers, people don't really care about the kids like that because once the kids actually leave the school, that's when the majority of the uckery starts.
Yeah.
That's when
for the last hour.
okay.
I'm trying to edit himself
But
out.
that's when the majority of the madness happens, when they're at the bus stop, and then there's beef from other people. There's no escorts from the school escorting the kids to the bus stop and looking after them and making sure they get on their bus safely.
In year 7, there was teachers used to stand by the 280 bus stop, but they never stood by the 118 bus stop.
They used to say
So
by
the
the
280 bus stop
closer
is like
to
you're out of school, you turn right, and the bus is there. When we used to cut back way and catch the
that's when you're in
the
trouble.
118, there was no one
That's
Almost.
when you're in trouble.
Yeah, but
That's
I'll
when
be
you
honest.
are in trouble.
These kids now wouldn't care if there's someone escorting them out.
You know,
Oh,
because I
the
never
second
understood. There was one time,
different now,
there was one time I actually wasn't in school during this period, but I wasn't. I was in France, so school holiday.
Shot in France. Okay.
This is crazy. So what happened
It
is
was dumb, not dumbbells.
I'm getting calls, and they're telling me that people from a certain gang from the area came down to the school, and they've lined up everyone in the year group below me. Right. The only reason why they didn't do anything to my year group is because
They know you.
they know some of the people in my year group. So it's like, all right, cool. So they've done stuff to the younger year group.
Bullying YGs always piss me off.
But listen to this though. It was right outside the school. No teacher came and stopped it.
Bro, when are you
One
from
teacher
another,
came.
when are you from another school?
If I was a teacher, you expect me one.
Yes, bro.
Me one. I'm
No,
not
because
Superman.
adult presence at that age,
It's a
adult
deterrent.
presence does
It's a
a lot.
deterrent.
Yeah.
I remember
At that
some
age,
youth from a
adult
rival
presence
school.
does a lot.
Listen,
No,
I remember
that age.
back in the day, yes.
Yeah.
I remember
that
youth
age,
from a
that
rival
age.
school went up in our school, yeah, and Mr. H, I'm not going to say his full government name, bro, he grabbed the youth, bro. The youth had a blade on him. He grabbed the youth. Didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
And the youth managed to get away in the end, yeah, and it was like, bro, like, my boy who I met years later, I was like, yeah, but we went up in your school. I said, you're an arsehole, bro. Like, what's wrong with you?
That happened to one guy at youth centre, but he got stabbed up.
I think our teachers were more
There was youth in the
more
day.
hands-on back in the day with us.
There's youth in the back.
Because none of that could run in our school or outside of
I
the
didn't say
school.
this was back in my
If the
day.
teachers weren't there,
This was a
then
couple of years
maybe.
ago.
But as soon as teachers there, and our teachers do it at the end of school because it was East London, and we had a lot of the other schools come round.
There should be
always come
teachers
causing
there, right, to
trouble.
employed to just be at the bus
They were
stop.
just there was just outside the
Mhm.
perimeter or the area, and the teacher would just stand and one would just march and whatever. Yeah, and you'll be like,
There should be teachers there, and there should be people employed by the government
to
be on these
Yeah,
buses.
police.
There was
Community
police outside our
officers.
school.
It don't even have to be the proper police.
Yeah.
Just have the
When's the
adult,
last time you saw a police officer walk just...
or even on a bus, just making sure the kids there's no trouble on the bus.
It's so
Because
true,
I'm
though.
telling people,
That's
when
what
I
I'm
was
saying,
young,
man.
same with Reese, when you was young, the trouble was on the bus or at the bus stops.
Always.
That's where the trouble was. The trouble isn't outside of your, right directly outside of your house, unless you live in one of the craziest blocks. But even still,
I think police
you know
should
the
still
people in your
patrol
block.
outside school though.
I would never have.
kiddie coppers. The kiddie coppers were not fence.
I would never have people.
Community support.
Yeah.
No one weren't taking community support seriously, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
no,
once-
but this is what I'm saying. At a certain age, though,
They'll get flogged.
at a certain age, like I'm talking, because it all starts when the kids are like year 7, year 8,
Mm-hmm.
year 9. At that sort of age, when you get to year
Holy
9, maybe not, but year 7, year 8, you're taking community police officers kind of serious.
I thought I was going to say something else.
Wow.
At that age, you're taking community police officers.
Yo.
You just need,
Stop it.
like I remember being on the bus when I was young, and I'm seeing people get moved to, and there'll be the adults on their way to work with their headphones. They don't care. Like, but if this is happening now,
bystander thing, innit?
bystander effect,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, if this is happening now, and I see a bunch of year 7s and 8s, and I'm on my way to work, and I'm on the same bus or train, I'm saying, yo, don't do that, man. What's wrong with you? So, come on, man. I'm stepping. No, I'm
depends-
stepping in.
It
Because
depends
I
on
would
how
have
I'm
wanted. I would have wanted adults to do
It
that for
depends
me.
on how I'm dressed.
No year 7 or 8 is. I'm
It depends on
slapping
how-
heads off.
No,
You think
it
a
depends
year
on
7
it
or
depends on
8?
how I'm dressed.
Nah.
If I'm not dressed appropriately, like if I'm dressed how I'm dressed now, my name ain't listening to me. If I'm dressed like
No, that's the more reason why they will listen to you.
why?
Probably.
Because they'll think you're like an older guy from the roads, probably. They would think you're not. Like, if I'm dressed like this, you're not touching no year 7s or 8s when I'm on the
My
bus
name is
or
Harry
train.
Lennox hoodie, man thinks I'm
You're not going to do that. If I'm in my suit, you might think, oh, it's just a guy from the city. But if I talk to you on the road...
No, but I'm saying like, if I'm dressed like this, bro, this is like, if I'm in like sports gear, I probably look more, I look
The
tight.
way you speak to them, they would know you're locked in.
It's
So
true.
they're not going to trust me. They would know by the way you're talking, alright, he understands. He's not a clean cut. He's not a clean cut.
care,
If
bro.
they're in numbers, they don't care.
No, it depends on the age though. Because I'm okay with them not caring. Because I'm old enough to slap every single one of them that doesn't care. That's the difference.
And catch blade in your back.
I could, what, by year 7 or year 8?
Yes,
I'll fight year
no.
7 or year 8 for
These
that.
kids are
I'm
actually
not getting
unruly
to.
now.
There's no way year
Yes,
7 or
it's
year
too
8
much,
or
yeah.
year 8 can stab me. It's not even possible. It's not even possible. They will be dismantled so quick before the knife even makes
his
it.
face.
It's not even gonna work.
Who are you, Iron Man?
It's not gonna work. And even if you do stab me with the knife in me, I'm grabbing you, and it's gonna be mad.
When's your movie coming out?
Very soon. But I just don't like. You got to think of a year 7 and a year 8, and plus I'm street smart. So if someone's got a knife,
Yeah,
I'm knowing how
my
to
street smart.
I'm knowing how
say
to.
nothing.
I'm knowing how to close the distance before the knife could even get taken out. I'm already deep in the person's got a knife.
Wait, he thinks this is Matrix.
I'm already deep in the
stopping knives and bullets.
Sorry,
Bro,
man.
you would know if someone's got. Oh, okay. You would know by body language.
Hey,
You would know, and he's
What?
been doing madness this whole tournament. You would know by body language who's on what and who the risk is 9 times out of 10. If you're dealing with those sort of people, and you're an older person that's been in this
You're right, Gabs.
environment so
I
many
don't
times.
care if you're an older person, you're street smart, anyone can get it.
No, but what I'm saying is, anyone can get it, but it's not going to happen to me. That's fine. Anyone's not me.
Caps is what name?
Because I'm not letting a little kid get bullied on the bus and stabbed on the bus,
Invincibles. What's his
and I
name?
could have done something to
Invincibles.
stop it. Now, if it was college
I
kids,
got Omni-Man.
if it was college kids,
Yeah.
if it was college
If
kids,
it's
or like
Luke Cage,
year 10, year 11s, then I got to be a bit more careful. But we're talking year 7s and 8s.
You're giving, first, before we change, we're going to change subject. I think you're giving too much grace to the era of kids that exist right now. Do you want to do the body reset or do you want to go straight to Twitter week?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the
reset.
time. I'm asking first.
Do the body reset.
Okay, cool.
All right. So, in Brazil, there's been a new...
Where?
Brazil.
Where?
Brazil.
What's the capital of Brazil, guys?
Brasilia.
No, wait.
What's the capital of Brazil?
What's that?
What's the capital of Brazil,
Brazil.
okay?
We've had this conversation before.
Can you let me finish?
Can you say the word
It's not
properly?
Brazil.
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 Yeah.
What?
You
Brazil.
know,
Say
a lot
that.
of people don't know the capital of Brazil is Brasilia, right?
Yeah.
It is. But everyone says
You tried to
Rio.
You tried to shake me, bro.
No, I just wanted to see who knew, because
I
everyone there...
In Brazil.
Yes, don't say Brazil ever again. That's so rude.
So what I
What's a
want.
basil brush?
Boom, boom.
Has reportedly launched the world's first body count reset center, offering customers a clean slate experience starting at just $1,000.
So what do you do to reset?
Wait,
According to
Yeah,
the
mental
company,
health,
clients
man.
receive a deluxe reset
that's
package
too much.
complete with emotional reboot, selective memory, and freshly
This is
printed
when they've done
nothing happened
articles.
certificate.
They know stupid AI articles on Twitter. Because about their Nigerian
Bunch
bot
of
accounts.
fart
So
foolishness.
stupid.
What?
No, yeah.
So basically, it's emotional support to rub away your bad deeds.
Yeah.
So if you was
It's
okay,
so funny because women delete their body counts already. Like they always say, "Oh, this one doesn't count," and they won't mention it.
no, I'd always had it, but in my head, I'm
Yeah, they
I'll
don't
be
count
vexed
it.
about
yeah.
it. No, I'll
No,
always
but women
go,
do that whole thing. Alright, this one doesn't count.
No,
What's
because then that means there's now regrets in my life, and I'm like, no. Listen, every negative thing is a life lesson and a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we just get past it.
If
If
you
you had
with a
to,
bad experience,
no, I don't
in
think so
life.
either. Girls like, oh, what? So what? You're gonna have
Depends what the bad
everyone who've had sex
was.
is all good sex in your life? No, you're growing up.
as
like.
long, at least you're allowed to experience it. That's
Oh damn.
that's the
just
way I
makes
look
you
at things. Like
10 times better.
there's no such thing as a bad experience if you're alive to experience it
Mm-hmm.
and you could actually overcome it or move past it. Yeah, you're alive. Bad experience. If it kills you now, then all right.
That's a hell of a bad experience.
Yeah, that's a
Without saying that you're
life
denying it or
terminating
ignoring it, but
experience.
if you had to remove one or two people, whatever, from body count, would you? If you could, sorry. Obviously, I know we just said, I know it's contradicting because of what we
never want
just
to lie
said.
to myself.
Oh, I would.
No, if
You
it
would
was
like to-
if it was
No.
possible, just
I'd remove
to
them.
erase that experience.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Even
Nah.
if you still, do you know what I mean?
Nah, you just got.
I'm pretty sure if you could.
Not everything needs to be on the jacket. Come on.
I see. I
You
could
don't
honestly
need to
say,
wear
I could
every
honestly say
badge.
this. I could honestly say this. Yeah, it's very rare that I regret things. It's very, very rare I regret things because
He's definitely solid brick.
I regret defrosting my fridge the other day.
the only reason why I'm saying
So
that,
more
the
regret.
only reason why I'm saying that is because with regret, as you said, comes lessons. Like, okay, cool. Now you learn how to navigate things a bit better. You learn how to do
No,
things.
but I think it's not regret. It's just there should have been more self-control within that moment. That's not regret. Like the lesson's there, but I could have been able to, if I can remove it, I can still. Not all lessons have to be learned in an aggressive way, though. Feet. It depends. I say all the time. Like if I had probably someone who was just like, yeah, Reece, don't do that a little bit more, then I would have been like, yeah.
But has this thing? If it's impacted your life, I can understand. But if it honestly isn't impacting your life,
Sometimes I'm like, Katie, why did you do that?
Why'd you give that person that time?
Why did you go? Yeah. Oh!
because you know,
Katie, why did you do that? Katie, why did you go?
Yours
there?
what?
you know, just
You know, it's like what we said in a moment. Like some things happen, but I'm like, oh my god.
Well,
Like it happened. You live and you learn. But I'm like,
I'm still allowed to be like, well, why did I do that?
sometimes you want to test out the night.
huh?
What?
Sir,
No, there's a lot of.
sometimes you
There's a lot of. Why
That's
the
funny.
fuck I do that?
That's
Why
like the
not?
funniest thing ever.
sometimes you just have to, man.
You have to.
Like a massive though.
Yeah, just test out the night. Like
Would you?
Yeah,
Would I what?
the burner off. Oh,
Raise
no.
some counts.
Probably about one or two stuff.
Yeah. So you saying you wouldn't, Gabs?
So I don't think so.
But-
I don't think I'll erase anything.
But
It's happened.
it's a weird one because like I just learned not to,
Do that again.
or just have better judgment.
Yeah.
That's better judgment. You gotta have.
But
And
sometimes
I think sometimes you have to do certain things to have
To
the
be-
better judgment, if that makes sense.
No, it's not even that. I have to
think
do
a
it to
lot-
know
I
if
think-
it's wrong
I
or right.
think-
Sometimes
I think
you
a
just,
lot of things are avoidable, but sometimes you're being stubborn. For
Like
no
sometimes
reason.
you got to get punched in the face to know.
No,
okay,
you don't.
No, you don't.
Nah.
I think it though. You know
Biggest lesson in life is a punch in the face.
Oh, no,
and I can tell you haven't been punched.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of things in life where something like if people listen more and there's an element of discernment when someone's telling you something.
You
don't have to learn the lesson.
Oh no, of course,
You
of
don't
course.
need to.
But remember though, that lesson is coming from someone else's experience. So
You
someone's
won't need
had to
to
take the
feed
punch.
into
Yeah, someone else's experience.
Yeah,
But it doesn't have to be you.
Yeah.
No, I hear it.
Mhm.
But someone's had to go through it.
Why must I get flogged to learn a lesson?
Someone's had to go
I
through
just
it.
know
bro.
my lesson.
No,
I
but
don't
there's
need to
nothing
get
better than
flogged,
a direct lesson. Like a
Direct lesson.
Do you want to do the last
direct.
topic, or we good?
A lot of
Oh,
direct
okay.
lessons are mistakes.
One sec, we can save it for next week.
Yeah, we
A
can.
lot of why did I do that? That's the directs.
And this has been episode 268 of the DSP podcast. You can find the DSP on all your favorite DSPs, my personal favorite YouTube. You can find mine, Mark, and Katie's information in the description below. You can
TBC.
find the Spotify playlist link, which Mark continues to add music to. You can find his photography look. You can find his photography link. You can find Katie's new
TBC. I added something to the playlist the other day that I know you both will like.
Can I finish my flipping outro, please?
Yeah, I just
You
wanted
can
to.
find KD's business venture. I don't know if it's
I
on
just
go.
wanted
If
to
it's
go
on
over what you were trying to
in the
say.
description below. I've been Reese. To my right's been.
Drinks.
Behind the camera's been.
Okay, bro.
To his right's been.
Someone who probably made a mistake today too.
And we'll be back next week. I don't know if Katie will be.
Actually, will.
Bessons, all the rest of that
100%.
stuff.
We'll see.
And remember, if you see Gabriel walking in a hoodie, he's in a good mood. Peace.
He's in a good mood, you know.
Oh God, my tie.